Okay, so today we're gonna do what is the spirit of the animal oracle. So this is what I pulled cards from. Look how beautiful that is. We're gonna see what animal comes through for us today and what message we need to hear. And then also the season of the Witch Ostara Oracle, because we're still in spring, even though it feels like summer here. I don't know about wherever you are watching from, but it definitely feels like we skipped spring and went right into summer. I already shuffled these and found the meanings in the book so that we could get right to it. But if this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Melissa. I do tarot readings, and I have my own oracle deck, and I have a show called Postcards to the Universe, Creating the Life You Crave. In fact, I have a guest coming on. We're going to be talking about the Akashic Records on May 6th. So check that out. You can watch it live on my YouTube channel, Postcards to the Universe. So it was really interesting when I saw what card came out because I have actually had this totem show up in my life, and I like to take the message of the animal. So what the animal represents, you take those characteristics as a message for you. Like the animal has the spirit of the animal has a message for you. Or maybe you need to incorporate, like if an animal keeps showing up for you, like for example, today's is a lizard. And oh God, I don't even know, time is going by so fast. Years ago, where I live, on my balcony, I had this anole. That's the kind of lizard it was. It's called a Cuban anole, little green lizard, that for over a month would knock on my window every morning. And I would sit and have coffee, and we would just stare at each other. And I took photos, and I made a book. I named him King Henry, and I made a book. I posted it it's on Amazon of the photos I took. And the messages I got from this lizard, which is about regeneration coming into my life. So if you see a certain animal a lot, or if you happen to be here today, this lizard energy is for you. There's something about regeneration that you need to maybe do in your life, maybe you've been thinking about. So let me read this. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. The lizard is smart, adaptable, quick, camouflage, regeneration, growth, instinctual, stillness, survivor, dreamer. And I think the lizards, if you don't know about lizards, a lot of times lizards, if they lose their tail, they can regenerate a new tail. And that's why regeneration is for the lizard. And if I remember at that time, that was a period of me going through some kind of transformation in my work, in my study, in my life. And so King Henry, Henry came and had a gift for me, right? I look at it as a gift. So that is how I think of the spirit of the animal, as it is something that it is offering us. It is making a connection. A message is here for us, or we can call on the animal with the characteristics if we need. Let's say you need, because the first sentence is, as a survivor, you are unparalleled. Maybe you are just surviving right now, and you are feeling weak, and you are feeling beat up. You need the power and the energy of the lizard, because what the lizard does is it transforms, and it is a master of adaptability. So you will be able to adapt to whatever's going on, and you may need those qualities right now. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. There's a bunch of, you could go back, you could see, all the different animals that I pull. So lizard is an ancient one. They are reptiles from an older time. Their quick action and quirky maneuvers outwit and confuse their adversaries. Lizards survive. Interesting. Lizard is sometimes called the little dragon. Lizard medicine has the power of regeneration and transformation. Lizards can shed their skin, their tail, let go of the past, and step into a positive future. Lizard people know they can survive anything and heal against incredible odds. They are powerful dreamers and should pay attention to messages that come from their subconscious. You can receive warnings that will help you avoid pitfalls. If lizard is your totem, you have the little dragon within. Dragons are those who are free of limitations of the past and transform into greater awareness of self and personal power. With lizard medicine, you can transcend injury and hardship. Lizard people regrow and renew themselves into wholeness. Clairvoyance and extrasensory perception belong to the evolved lizard. So interestingly enough, calling it the little dragon, now fast forward many years, I haven't seen Henry in years now, a dragon started showing up a little over a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago now, in my meditation. And he shows up, feels like he feels like a more masculine energy. He shows up every single time I go into my meditation. So maybe Henry was preparing me for when my dragon was going to show up, because my dragon is here now. And I see him every day when I meditate. So these are just little things to think about. What kind of animals are showing up for you? You know, I have a couple of friends that are crow people. You know, the crows follow them around. Crows have messages. If you find a snake, you see a lot of snakes, that can also be about transformation. So animals show up because they have something to offer us. They have a gift for us. They have medicine for us, right? And when I say medicine, it's energetic medicine. So then I pulled from the season of the Witch Ostara, and what we got was Grasshopper, which I thought, okay, that's really interesting. We got lizard and grasshopper. What is going on? So the keywords for grasshopper are quantum leaps, good luck, soul song. The whispers of your desires are guiding you to trust the unfolding of your story. And it goes so well with the lizard about transformation, because you have a story here. If you are transforming, a new story is being born, right? Or you're creating a new story. So grasshoppers are nearly universal symbol of good luck when they appear. And the same is true when this card hops into your spread. Its presence is an almost guaranteed sign of success, regardless of your question. But there is still work to be done. Grasshopper encourages you to make a leap. Excuse me, I've been getting over this cough. Make a leap and act on your plans without delay. What is your heart telling you to do at this moment? Listen carefully and you will hear your soul song gently singing the instructions for your next steps. You can trust in what you're feeling and should act accordingly. The shadow side of this is discounting the guidance provided by your spirit before making a leap. You can expect things to move along quickly when this card appears. If you leap without a sense of direction, or if you move ahead with a choice that is not in alignment with your soul song, you may face unnecessary detours and dangers that could easily be avoided. You will still be on the path towards success. It will just take a little longer than it needs to. So isn't that interesting? How these two cards work together in their messages, right? We have transformation, putting on your new cloak, a master of regeneration. And here you have Grasshopper, who is telling you that the desires that you have are guiding you to trust the unfolding of your story, right? Lizard is also about stillness, so becoming still and allowing your soul to speak to you. I don't know, I love the way these cards complement each other every single time. Okay, let me know your thoughts. If you stayed and listened that long, I appreciate it. I would love it if you would share, what kind of animal messages you get and what you got out of this reading. if you can see how it applies to your life. Because if you're here, I believe that there's a message here for you, or you wouldn't be here. Okay, have a great one, everyone. I'll see you next time.